continues, and it's time to talk about the cake, but not just any cake.
We've got 3 top wedding cake designers to show us some of the biggest trends for 2019.
Let's meet the bakers.
His famous clients include some of country music's biggest stars like Reba McEntire and Blake Shelton. I feel like you're a boxer right now. He's worked side by side with Martha Stewart. He's even competed on TLC's The Next Great Baker with cake boss Buddy Valastro from A Frosted Affair in Nashville. Meet Jay Qualls.
And next we have Anna Saljak of Cakes by Anna in Atlanta. Her wedding cakes were a top pick for the Knott's Best of Weddings for 2019.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And lastly, she's the owner and lead decorator of Sugar Lab Bake Shop in Ventura, California. Her passion is making wedding days as sweet as possible. Meet Allie Kennis.
All right. We'll start off with you, Miss Allie. Now, you didn't set out to be a baker at first, right?
No, I actually have a biology degree from Cal Poly.
Wonderful.
Thank
That's
you,
amazing.
thank you. So when I was getting my degree, I was actually home that summer. My mom took me to a cake decorating class, and I discovered a passion I didn't know I had. And so 7 years later, our business is thriving, and it's great because Sugar Lab combines my 2 loves, sweets and science.
Right, that's wonderful.
And something we talked about, you're from California.
Yes.
You flew with this cake,
did.
is that correct?
Yes.
You
How does one
did.
fly with a cake?
With a lot of prayer. A lot of prayer and a lot of backup.
Did you make your own wedding cake?
Yeah, I'm crazy. I'm a crazy lady.
No, you're the
think you
good
would,
kind
though,
of
right?
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I would ever want to put that pressure on anybody else.
Yeah.
So it took me 4 days to work on my wedding cake. And I just got married on New Year's Eve.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Tell us about this cake right here.
Yeah, so this is a 4-tier fondant-covered cake, and so we have 2 cake trends on this. So we have flowers, and these are actually sugar flowers made out of gum paste.
That's
Wonderful.
edible?
Yeah, totally. So it's similar to fondant. It's like a sugar dough, so I can roll it and manipulate it, and then eventually it dries totally hard like a sugar cube. So it can last pretty much for forever. So I have a lot of brides that will save their sugar flowers, and so I have mine still from my wedding.
Well, thank you, Miss Allie.
Welcome.
Thank you, yes.
Let's move on to Anna.
20
Come on over here.
Right. Whoop. How we doing, love?
Good, how are you?
We are so blessed.
So how did you get into the cake designing business?
So I started when I was a teenager. My mom and I took some cake decorating classes together, and I have just loved it ever since. So it's my passion, and I'm 100% self-taught. So 9 years into my business, and it's pretty good for self-taught.
And you've been awarded with some pretty prestigious awards.
I have. I was voted the best of weddings for the Knot, which they do that every year. So I won 2019, and I've won for Couples Choice Award through Wedding Wire since 2015.
That's amazing. Yeah.
And it's very tricky because these cakes, all these cakes, they have to look great, but they have to taste great as well. And that's something you can't just focus on the outside.
Exactly.
And you have some pretty cool celebrity clients.
I've had quite a few. I've been very blessed. I actually did the rapper Future, his son's birthday cake. That was pretty cool. I didn't get to know who it was.
Is this it here?
That's it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Tell us about this cake.
This is an ombre buttercream inspired by the ombre hair design. So it goes from light to dark or vice versa, dark to light. This is a textured buttercream. We use a spatula and just run through it. It's just very beautiful.
Love it.
It is beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. What does a cake like this usually cost?
In the Atlanta area, probably anywhere from $400 to $450.
Wow, nice.
Well,
Absolutely.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
job.
you, baby.
Finally, Jay Qualls of A Frosted Affair right here in Nashville. Hi, Jay.
Hi.
How you been?
Good. How are you?
We are so happy.
So how long have you been doing this for?
I just celebrated my 27th year
Yes.
this year. Thank you.
And you've worked with a lot of country stars.
Blessed. It's the best family in the world. I've been able to work with Blake Shelton and Reba and Faith, and I'm always here for you, as you know.
You've always been there for me.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and I even did Ben's birthday cake.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
A couple years ago, I
Yes,
think.
you did.
That's right. What do you have for us today?
So today, I'm a monochromatic type designer. I'm a 2-color designer. And with this cake, I wanted to do something very monochromatic, something with texture, but then have the juxtaposition of something very simple and clean too. So the ruffles, I thought gave us that texture for sure.
It looks like a wedding dress.
It was inspired by a wedding gown, actually. And I get a lot of inspiration from the fashion industry, especially wedding gowns. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
How do
to
you
look at.
make the ruffles?
This is rice paper. It's edible.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's edible, yeah.
Nice.
And with this, it comes in sheets. And when you spritz it with like warm water, it starts to curl and create its own shape. So every ruffle is always different for every bride, and that's what a bride wants.
How much does a cake like this cost?
Here in Nashville, this one would run around $1,700.
Right. And you're also known for your cake shots as well.
Yeah, I happened to bring a few. So I was trying to think of something that would, because when you're at a wedding, there's a lot of people that don't know each other.
Right.
Well, with Cake Bar, it's something that you can be interactive with and bring people together at the wedding in a thoughtful way, because they can literally build the cake shot right beside each other. And you predetermine the flavors, and you sit there and you interactively build your cake shot. You have cake tenders instead of bartenders.
Oh.
So you've got people back there. You can put sprinkles on them. You can put toppings or fillings or whatever. So it's a lot of fun.
Do you guys want a shot?
Yeah?
You guys want cake shots?
Well, Jay's treating everyone in our studio audience to a signature cake shot.
Everybody gets cake shots. Thank you, Jay.
No, you're welcome.